Welcome to the battlefield, my warriors. This is Dark Son of Legend, and we are playing Batman Arkham Origins. When we last left off, we had taken a little bit of time to actually get out of Penguin's final offer. Hopefully that last episode had a decent amount of content, but I'm probably going to say most of it was just me having to wander around. And we also met up with the villain Anarky, well, at least in video format. We didn't meet him in person, but apparently he's a guy who's trying to do social reform, kind of trying to take down, I guess, the capitalist kind of society, and he planted bombs around, which ended up being a side thing rather than the main event. Right now we're supposed to be going and investigating a murder that was supposedly done in Black Mask. However, I'm going to be starting off the episode by going and doing the side missions that we have around in sequential order, starting with that. So I'm going to be fast forwarding to the time it takes me to actually fly over there, and then we're going to be doing these, and then whatever time left I have in the episode, we're going to be continuing on the story. So yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so that's where we're supposed to go. Darn it. Finally, that's what I wanted to say. By the way, I don't know much about Anarky, let alone the entire Batman series, like I've said before, even though I'm trying to learn. But I do know a little bit about Anarky, and apparently all his goons are homeless people. I learned that from watching some side videos that other people made about, like, the history of the villains of Batman. Particularly centered around some of the villains that appear in the game, but I didn't spoil myself too much. I only watched any kind of videos on villains that I knew showed up in this game, and that wasn't very many. Pretty much just Black Mask, Joker, Killer Croc, and Anarky. Alright, 45 seconds to spare. There we go, okay. So we just punch it out. I'm actually surprised that that worked. I mean, it's a bomb. I don't know. I don't know too much about how bombs work realistically, but I'm pretty sure that I've never heard of in real life somebody actually being able to defuse a bomb by, like, destroying it or punching it or damaging it. I don't know. But then again, this is comics, based on comics, I mean, so yeah. Alright, so we did that. Are there any other bomb things around? What's that? Okay, that's another Anarky thing. I know there was something. Oh, that's right, crime scene. This is not the crime scene that pertains to the story. That's over here. So we'll go check this thing out then. See you in a little bit. Time lapse.
Police know the victim fell from a nearby building. There's not much else in the file. His identity might shed some light.
Okay, so I guess we're here. That was actually a pretty nice entrance, if I do say so myself. But I'm not one to brag. Especially since we're doing crime scene now. If we all remember last time,
cause of death,
I didn't do very well.
Sustained on impact. Now I know what happened. Time to find out how and why.
Okay. Oh, okay, I forgot about the whole reconstructing crime thing. Last time in Arkham City, I just...
Blood spatter indicates a high velocity impact. I should check the roof.
Okay. But in Arkham City, you didn't have the rewind thing. You just, like, looked for clues.
Here is broken. Was it an accident, or was he pushed?
Can I scan this now? There we go. I guess I have to wait for Batman's monologue.
Two sets of footprints means the victim wasn't alone. And the scattered paperwork suggests he had a briefcase. I need to find that.
Okay. Is it gonna be up here anyway? I guess not. Then let's go Let's go back to... Oh, there it is. I see it.
Interesting. There are two sets of fingerprints here. One belongs to the victim, the other to Robert Haynes, a well-known con artist. Alfred, I need the last known location of Robert Haynes. I'll send over everything I've got in case it helps.
No need, sir. I already have a search area. Check your display.
Okay. Oop. Check my display. Does he mean the map? That's air gliding. Okay. Alright, so that's the next area that we have to go for. Alright, then I'll be back in a second.
What do you think? I can make the IDs, but you sure it's gonna work?
I've got the account numbers and passwords.
Okay, it wasn't the guy I was going for, but oh well.
Oh, we got...
Ooh, I almost thought I missed that one. Oh yeah, something else too I think I forgot to mention. Between last episode and this, I actually spent a lot of time doing side missions that had no story relevance, so I leveled up a lot actually. I think I got like 3 other upgrades.
What do you want?
What happened to Brian Murphy?
We had a deal. He gave me the account numbers. I faked being a client and cleared out the account. In exchange, he gets a cut. It's a con I run 100 times. But then he starts to get nervous, tries to back out.
So you threw him off a roof?
I couldn't risk him warning the bank or going to the cops. I had to protect my interests.
And how'd that work out for you? Alfred,
Well then.
contact the GCPD and let them
Quite
know
the
Brian
ending.
Murphy's killer has been apprehended. Send over the evidence as well.
Consider it done, sir.
Alright, so that concludes that case. Then let's move on to the next, shall we? Oh, by the way, I'm probably going to actually just straight cut out a lot of the travel because I actually ended up really screwing up, not only from the time it took to get to these places, but also just because I kept mistaking my waypoint for like other areas. Like for some reason I thought when I was supposed to be here, I thought I was supposed to be like right here. I have no idea why. But anyway, let's go take down this other bomb.
Anarky's right, you know. Cops don't care about us. We'd be better off without them. You already knew that, didn't you?
I ain't never seen me no half bad.
It's true though. I mean, if you guys, I don't know if I was recording while the conversation happened, but there were these thugs that were talking about my little raid at Jezebel Plaza when Loose Lips was trying to sell the guns. And apparently when the cops came, they took the guns, but they apparently didn't confiscate them. They actually were going to take most of the good equipment for themselves and then probably sell the rest. Most likely even back to Penguin himself. So yeah, I mean, the cops in this town really are pretty crooked. The only good one, to my knowledge at least, according to the Batman mythos, is Gordon. I'm pretty sure he's like the only straight cop in the police force right now, or one of the very few. And then he tries to clean it up. I started taking down these guys without even thinking about the time limit. Wow. I don't know why I did that. Probably because I was too focused on talking and didn't really pay attention to anything else. Well, hopefully we have enough time to get over there. I guess it just makes it that much more exciting. Either that or much more frustrating for those of you watching. I don't do these things on purpose. I don't act stupidly on purpose. I may try to make it entertaining, my gameplays and stuff, but I don't like intentionally play games bad. I do try to play seriously, but at the same time have fun doing it. I never had the intention of trying to copy any of the like more comedic YouTubers slash Let's Players, but I hoped that I could like start making jokes and stuff like that once in a while. And then I came to realize that I definitely would not be. Ooh, I definitely would not be able to become one of those people. I mean, hopefully I can. Ooh, yes. Oh, that's right. Before I had talked about knife takedown if you dodged everything, and I found out that that's actually an upgrade that you get. So I got that upgrade while between the last episode and this. Ooh, I did it again, and I even did the tap too. Yes! Oh my goodness, I am just owning this. Come on. Come on. Whoa! Oh! Just like a movie, just like an action movie. Anyway. So yeah, what I was. Oh, hold on.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Disappoint me? Not at all. Come on down to the courthouse so we can continue Gotham's trial.
Well, that's interesting. I actually thought he was going to be pretty mad, to put it lightly. But anyway, yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna try. You know, if I ever think of a joke or whatever, I'm gonna try to crack it here or there, and hopefully it actually is funny, and hopefully I don't suck at like. Hopefully it's just plain old funny, and hopefully I don't mess up the execution either. Although I don't like. I try to be excited, but I also notice that I talk in a relatively mild-mannered tone most of the time while doing Let's Plays, so I want to try to find that balance there. I think I still have ways to improve, but what I'm trying to get at is, like, I'm going to try to, if I ever think of something that I think might be funny or interesting or whatever, then I'll try to do it, but I'm not going to try to be one of those funny guys, like, I guess the best example I can think of, even though I use him as an example to death, like Toby Turner or Tobuscus or Toby Games, however you know him, if you know him at all. I'm just not going to be able to be one of those guys. I mean, it's just not me. I'll never succeed at being that. So I'm just trying to be me and play, and hopefully you guys enjoy it that way. I have a few friends of mine on YouTube that are smaller channels as well that are, like, I guess, they're not trying to be they're not trying to be funny or have some kind of stick or whatever. They're just trying to have fun and play games and make interesting commentary, and they're pretty good role models for me. It's kind of hard to explain what it's really like, or maybe it's not that hard, but maybe it's just that way for me because
I'll be at a disadvantage if I can't tap into the cops' communications. I should hack their mobile relay station.
But for me, it's kind of hard to explain because I feel like YouTube is in the entertainment business. I mean, it is, and entertainment usually means like doing something out of the ordinary or like doing something to a very large extent. And I just feel like most people probably wouldn't want to watch a normal kind of guy play games, but I have a few friends that do that, and I enjoy watching them personally. I don't know if that is what other people feel like, but I don't know. I'm just trying to. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to try to be something I'm not, but hopefully it's interesting anyway. I don't know. I'm kind of going in depth with that. I'm repeating what I'm saying too a lot, so sorry about that, but. I guess maybe I'll try to think on it and explain it a little bit more clearly later.
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Okay.
This shit case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. We found the bastards.
Little fingerprints right by the bodies.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time.
Yeah, except forensics will take all the credit. And I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call it first response. First pickings on the loot, but none of the glory. Me, I'd take the loot over the glory any day.
See how crooked they are? Alright. So, actually, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm sure that a lot of my footage is probably going to be cut out between how long it took me to travel, but this episode, uncut, has been going on for 24 and a half minutes. So, I'm assuming that the episode will probably be actually decently long, even with the cut footage. Without the cut footage, I mean. So, yeah, sorry about that. But if you liked the video, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, my warriors, and I will see you next time.